about what Bud Light puts on their cans don't really have a lot of money. As an alcoholic, I'm personally attacked by that. I see. I don't think people realize how much of their customer base they alienated to try to include others. Their forward guidance is based on projected sales, and this just that. I mean, do you really want those customers though? Like people who just can't tolerate the existence of other people. Like what a place to be in your life where you like you actually give a what other people do with their lives. I'm sure their profits will be fine. Do people not get that Anheuser-Busch makes a lot of the alcohol in the market? Like a lot more than just Bud Light? They make the most popular drinks on the planet out of rice and stuff they find lying around. Their profits are secured, yeah. You'd never make it as mayor of Chicago. You're too sensible and reasonable. Damn. Is this the pump then crush the straddles you spoke about? We'll see. I don't know if this is call buying at 40.90 or if this is... It could be either one, right? It's really hard to tell at this point in the day. It could be call buying at 40.90. It could also just be put capitulation at 40.90. I mean, still looks pretty fucking bearish, so I kind of want to go with this as call buyers trying to move into a position into the end of the day. But then if we drop below 40.85, they're gonna get blown up. Yeah, this is one of those days where you really want to wait. You really want to wait to enter straddles, which is a bitch because it can be hard to enter them favorably at the end of the day. But the chance of just getting wrecked is rough. You end up like heavily skewed to one side of the straddle, and then you don't get enough movement tomorrow, and then it really sucks. Make sure to encourage Bobby holders to vote yes for the board's recommendation. Diluting the stock is the fastest way to DRS the float and ensure MOAS. I agree. Doesn't a reverse split trigger the warrants that they sold? Like, if they reverse split it enough? I mean, they've got to do a lot. They're going to have to do, like, a big fat reverse split. But if they do a big fat reverse split, like 120 to 1 or something, Bobby holders are actually insane. Bobby is 10 or 20x? That's not going to be enough. They're going to be, like, right back to delisting warning in, like, 5 weeks. Why market tank? News? Some news. Also, all the people buying calls sold them. The Bears ran away. Or the Bulls. Well, the Bears ran away with the Bulls' money. Yeah, but they'll have fresh bag holders at $6, I guess. I wonder if all the Bobby holders know that all their calls are going to get destroyed when the stock reverse splits. Actually, I hope they own so much of that shitty stock that they vote no on the reverse split and it gets delisted. And I'll never have to talk about it again. Which will also blow up the options chain. Both options blow up the options chain. So many $5 leaps purchased with nowhere to go. Imagine holding a $5 leap, but it's only for 20 shares. Oh wait, no, sorry. 5 shares. Well, I guess it depends which ones they do, but Bobby leaps seem like Magic Bean. There are 2,600 directly registered Bobby shareholders. They're just gaslighting Bobby holders. They're going to stick even harder to the play with that attitude. I mean, they're already beyond salvation, right? I warned everybody to get the fuck out when Cohen did. Again and again and again. Through all the shitty Bobby DD. I kept telling them. And they'd be like, hey, Girk, what about Bobby now, huh? And I'm like, no, it's still going to die. How many times does a company have to write bankruptcy warnings in its earnings report before people listen? Say, hey guys, so we didn't make any money this quarter. We spent a bunch of money we don't have, and we can't pay our debt. But just to warn you, we're really likely to go bankrupt. And then Bobby holders are like, woo, buy more. Listen, if you're ever invested in a company, and its CFO flings himself out of a building, sell. Don't think, just sell. It's not too soon. It's a huge red flag. Yeah, if the CEO or the CFO disappear or off themselves, you're holding bags. You and I both know that Kenny had him thrown out of that window. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what? Short Destroyer has still not answered me when I asked him very specifically where on the shorts he destroyed them. Like, if he's short destroyer, and this is the most attention I'm ever going to give him, but the shorts in GME are still there. Has he destroyed a short? You can't. Both of these statements can't be true. Like, either he's not a short destroyer, or he's successfully destroyed the shorts. Maybe he just shits his pants. Yeah, that's possible. Maybe dipshits on the internet who don't know fuck all about anything shouldn't be advising people to bag hold companies that they're losing money in. So no, guys, just if you DRS, MOAS, then they'll know who owns the shares, and then they'll give us all their money. All the money in the world, and it'll just come funnel, and then we can take loans against it. All because we bought that one share of GameStop for $350, jammed it in our purple circle. What a wonderful world to live in. I wish I had an imagination like that. You know? That's bullish as right? Imagine your grandkids living in their mansion, swimming in their infinity pools, eating the finest meals, wearing the finest clothes, trips on the summer yacht, all because you bought one share of GameStop at $300 and DRS'd it to prove it was yours. Kenny can't borrow it. Where's he going to short? How's he going to short? Not from the infinite pools of liquidity made available legally by the SEC and ETFs and liquidity providers. Never them. But he said NFA. Sunk cost fallacy and poor cost benefit analysis. It's just denialism at this point. GME had higher free cash flow in 2020 before Ryan Cohen took over the company by $12 million. Which, that doesn't seem like a lot until you remember that our current free cash flow is $52 million. GME's return on equity is negative 26%. Their net margins are garbage. They've got a lot of work to do, and they're going to dilute the out of all of those people hodling in order to get the capital to grow. Why? Because Ryan Cohen's got taxes on a goddamn multi-million-dollar Florida estate to pay, and then whatever other houses he has, and private jet flights, and orthodontics for his 4 children or whatever he's got. He's got to pay for surgery on that little rat dog. And that's why he's going to go get money from people to grow his company. Because he's got bills too. And that's why I own GameStop, because he needs to grow it. There's no reason, there's no encouragement of DRS numbers. They're materially relevant accounting. That's it. This shareholder has X number of shares. Hey guys, before you invest in our company, let us tell you about the liabilities of investing in it. We have a giant cargo cult chasing us around and sticking all of our liquidity into a transfer agent. You have to warn future potential shareholders about that. That's the law. Otherwise, they can sue you. Someone comes in and they buy 5 million shares of GameStop, and then they find out your investor class is insane. Right? And then, then they sue the out of you. Excuse me, sir. My shares of generational wealth were purchased at 383. They're of a much superior quality and feel. It's a lovely thread count. Such a shill. Unbelievable. I know. Oh, how I love moments we get to experience together. Thanks for keeping us grounded. And fuck the pores. Thanks, Mr. Little Pickle. Kenny's the best. Kenny made us all money on GameStop. All the money you've made on GameStop, thanks to Kenny and Melvin. Why aren't they the heroes of this story? I'll say it if no one else will. Thanks. Thanks, Melvin. Gabe. Thanks for placketing your shorts all over GameStop and making me a bunch of fucking money. You glorious bastard. You blew up the ports of hundreds of millionaires in order to put tendies in my bank account. The hedgies are the best. Kyle Lovell, congratulations on un-DRSing your shares. You've lost all your shareholder rights. Now people are going to come in, they're going to borrow your shares, and they're going to use them to short the stock you love. And they're going to hurt it. They're going to hurt it bad. But you know what? While they're doing that, Now you're able to sell covered calls and make money while they do it, instead of just sitting there and bemoaning your fate. Gurk, you're my tenderoni. Thanks, Kendra. That's the nicest thing you've ever said, and one of the least creepy. Don't stop ranting against Jimmy. My puts will be in the money soon. Clip rant plus